Number one, the first reason as why I think fitness coaches are going to win in the world of AI is AI hasn't got a story. So you go on chatgpt or you go on Claude or you go on all these different sites and you say, hey Claude, hey chatgpt, make me a fitness program. And it goes, yes, sure. And it writes out like a whole fitness program, right? And you can be more specific. You can say, hey, well, I'm this weight and I'm this height and I'm this age and I'm working towards this thing, and it will write you a program. The thing is you could get that program from anywhere. You could go online right now and you can find a program. And do you do it? No, you don't, right? Because the reason why PTs win and the reason why people pay $6,000 for 6 months, or they pay £50 an hour or up to £500 an hour for celebrity coaches, is because that person has done the thing and they've got a story. There's a difference between AI saying to you, here is information, do this thing, as opposed to, hey, look, I was there when you were like that. I literally was in your exact spot. I know how you're feeling, and this is how you get through that thing. That is why not just fitness coaches, it's coaches in general, but I think fitness coaches have a special edge when it comes to this, because fitness coaches is such an emotional thing, right? It's such a, look, again, when I was a kid and I was 18, I struggled with my weight, I struggled with my mental health. Someone else took me to the gym. Actually, this is a funny story. So what got me into the gym was actually this guy called Toby. He was a gamer, same as me. And all through my life, my parents tried to get me into the gym, my rugby teachers, doctors, because I was obese and I hit puberty 4 years late because I was so overweight. And I was in the changing rooms one day and this guy, Toby, I looked at him and I was like, oh my God, he was just like me, but now he has changed his body. And he looked at me, looking at him, and he was like, hey man, you do realize you can turn those moves into pecs, right? I had big old moves at the time. And he was like, yeah, you can just turn them into pecs. Like, it's something about the fat to muscle, which is obviously bullshit. But anyway, he helped me. And he took me to the gym and he handheld me for the first few weeks. And then eventually I learned and I helped him. Then I trained with the rugby teachers and I trained with the powerlifting team. And that launched my whole career. And the thing is all those people before me were giving me information. They were telling me the exact right thing, which, by the way, fitness, eat more protein, probably eat less, go to the gym more, walk more, sleep more, drink more water. It's not fucking hard. You don't pay £100 an hour for that. You pay £100 an hour for the person that says, hey, look, I'm going to be here at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. You're going to meet me there. And we're probably going to have a conversation about your daughter, right? Or who's going through a hard time, or your mum or something, because it's the personal training. That's what AI can't do. Actually, that brings you to my next point, which is connection. The thing is you can go to an AI right now and you can say, chatgpt, you can talk to it, right? But it's funny, I was talking about this yesterday with Alex, who's behind the camera. And we were saying this, right? AI is a psychopath. It is. Like, AI literally is someone who does not know how to feel feelings, impersonating feelings, right? And it's doing all the things that a human would do and would say, but like, just in the same way that you can sniff out commission breath, or you can sniff out intention, with an AI what they're actually saying. And when you're talking to a personal trainer who is actually personable, has a story and goes through it, they are the people that can look at you and say, look, hand on your shoulder, it's going to be okay. Or look, you had a hard week, let's just do half the reps today. And actually, you know what? I love you so much that we're going to do double the reps today because that's what you fucking need. And AI can't say that. And AI is not going to be like, Alex, shut up. You just need to work harder, right? Like, that's what a human has to say sometimes. And AI actually is overconfident. Like, it says to you, oh my God, it's such a good idea. You should do that thing. It's going to be amazing. Humans are like, bro, like, have you thought about this? And like, what about this? Which is a good thing and also a bad thing. But anyway, I'm barking down the wrong tree. When it comes to connection, these two things are linked. Humans have a story. AI hasn't got a story. and a human can actually have a deep connection with a person. And that is why, in my eyes, fitness coaches will win, because if you think about fitness coaches, the world of making programs, you make no money and you're probably not a fitness coach, because that's not what we do. We are personable, we help people, we are accountability. We're more therapists than we are fitness coaches, right? And it's personal training, not just training. So yeah, if you're an online coach and you're writing programs, you'll be replaced in a year. That's absolutely fine. There's apps that do that right now. But if you're a personal trainer who is actually there for your clients, buys them books, buys them gifts, is in the relationship game, not just in the information game, you will win. And right now, guys, if you're someone who's working in a corporate job and you're scared about AI taking your job, or you're working in another industry and you're scared about all this stuff, it's never been a better time right now to become a fitness coach or a coach. And guys, you can go in the link description. There's a whole book on this. There's a whole video on it. Go watch it for free. It's all in there and it can help you out. But the third point is community. Now, AI, yeah, it can make loads of bots and it can have agents, but AI can't simulate a community, right? Because again, and Alex and I were talking about it yesterday, AI is just, again, it hasn't got that emotional, visceral level behind it. It's psychopathic, right? And humans, we have natural flaws. And our flaws are what connect us to another human. And that creates the community. Community is created by vicinity, right? And you're in that area. You have those local spots around you, and you have those things in common. AI can never do that. And so I call it the 3 C's: coaching, connection, and community. Those are the 3 things that you can build right now and start developing. And on community, it's super simple. If you have some clients now, or people know that you're wanting to get into this as a fitness coach, firstly, help them for free. Again, if you don't know what that's all about, read the book. It goes through everything. But start making a little WhatsApp group chat. Start jumping on calls together. Start meeting up in the park, because AI will never be able to replicate that. And that is how you'll win in 5 years. The people that have already got the communities, the people that already coach, the people that already have connection, they have their own personal brand, it's going to be so hard to get out of this bottom layer of AI generated slop. If you do this now and you start building this now, you can get out of the cloud, and then you'll be recognized as not just another AGI or like AI generated content. You'll actually be the human side of it, and that's when you'll win. So guys, that's what I'd say. Any questions, Alex?
I think when you started with the WhatsApp group chats, that was really interesting when you started off with that, and then the next step was going into the park with the rings over the tree branches. That was a really good place to start as well.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really interesting to share like what happened next.
Yeah, sure. So when we started Cali, the whole point of Cali is community. Like, it literally means beauty in community, stronger together. And in lockdown, actually, this is a really good story, actually. So thank you for asking. So before lockdown, it was all about me. I want to quit my career. I want to get into this. I. And when I go into lockdown, I realized something. It's not about me. It's about me being useful. And the more I can be useful, the more I can help. And the more I help, the more money I'll make, right? And the more connection I'll have. And that actually comes back to you, but you have to be useful first. That's why we give everything away for free at Cali, because when you've read a whole 220-page book and spent 5.5 hours with me on a video, you're more likely to probably spend 99 quid on an academy, which is going to help you even more. But anyway, so in lockdown, we started building this little group chat called Bath Calisthenics. And then when lockdown ended, we then built these meetups in the park, and we started launching these together: spike ball, rings, handstands. And then guess what? People started saying to us, when are you going to open your gym? Please, when is this going to happen? We almost had, if you think about supply and demand, we had so little supply and an absolute ton of demand, and everyone was asking for it. But anyway, back to your question. What that did, we understood that if we built the community first, then rather than building it and they will come, they already were there and then we built it, right? And so with you guys right now, if you're building your community, your Instagram following is your community, your family, your friends. If you just formalize that into like a little group chat or a meetup or a live class or something where they can come together, that's what AI will never be able to do. And that is how you can win in the long term. And the beautiful thing about fitness coaching is, again, it is physical. Like a physical park with some rings over a tree and you have a robot in front of you. Like, I'm probably going to go with a human in the end, right? So it's funny, the plumbers, the PTs, all of the physical in-person people are going to be the ones that win when it comes to the world of AI.
I think what went with community as well for you was also like you and I quite like Alex Hormozy, or like him a lot, plus also Simon Squibb, Daniel Priestley as well. Recently you and I have read through his stuff, oversubscribed. That kind of is like synonymous with what happened to you.
Yeah, exactly.
With, like, unintentionally, you
Exactly.
had a lot of people who are wanting to join.
Exactly.
And it was, we can now fully open a gym and we'll have people coming in.
Exactly. And actually one more point that you made me realize there was, it's funny, with the academy, we've just taken on 20 people for the first cohort, which has been super amazing. And I've done a one-on-one onboarding with every single person, figured out what they want to do with their careers, where they want to go, which is 10 times more than I ever got in my qualification, right? I was just on an email back and forth to Rishi. But what I realized these people is a lot of them are very lonely. It's very lonely being self-employed. Like, you can't go to your clients and be like, my clients suck, right? And also you can't go to your family and say my clients suck because they don't get it. You can't really go to your partner, but you can go to other self-employed people in the fitness coaching world. And guess what? That's exactly what we've got with the academy. We've got people who are all collective, all together in the same industry, doing the same thing, going through the same problems. And that is another moat that we have against AI, because hey, you can go right now and ask ChatGPT, how do I become a fitness coach? You could do that for the next 5 years and nothing's going to happen. Or you can actually go with me, I'll keep you accountable to doing it because you understand the gravity of what I've done and you understand my story. And I guess to kind of finish it off, it's pretty simple. Your hairdresser can give you amazing investing advice. They can say dollar cost average in the S&P. They can give you information which is perfect, right? But you don't listen to your hairdresser. You listen to Warren Buffett because he built Berkshire Hathaway. And the thing is words don't matter. It's just noise. What actually is important is the first question that everyone asks when they look at you, when they speak to you, is why should I listen to you? That's it. And with AI, it knows everything, which also means it knows nothing. It's very good at information, but if you're a specialist and you've done something, then your brain just short circuits it and goes, I'm just going to listen to that person. And that's the most important thing in my eyes, in terms of me helping you guys, but also in terms of you guys helping your clients. Because you can't look at AI and say, oh my God, the AI is in shape or out of shape. But you can look at a fitness coach and be like, oh my God, he can do muscle ups and I want to do muscle ups. And that's the difference. So yeah, that's the 3 reasons why you should become a fitness coach, and fuck AI.